Welcome to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. You look at Oklahoma City. As we get deeper into the playoffs in this series, this team is really digging in.
Yeah, they really are. And a lot of how these series go depends on matchups. Coaches will try to optimize how to best exploit a mismatch they have.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. We've got Davis, and it's D'Alembert in at the 5 spot. 6 to shoot. Here's Arenas. That one doesn't drop. Davis with the defensive effort. And so Davis will bring it up to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Inside, Kirilenko. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. It's the Mavericks ball. It's a 3-point game. Here's the pick. To the paint. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Oh, get that weak stuff out of here. Giannis doing everything he can to protect the rim.
Pippen outside. The 3-ball. Knocks down the long J.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Oklahoma City now. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. On the wing, Davis. Defended by Pippen. Pass to D'Alembert. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Shot clock at 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
Here's Embry. Pippen outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Antetokounmpo surveys. Drops for him. Antetokounmpo has gotten his second bucket of the game.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Here's Moncrief. They set the pick to the inside. And the basket by Embry.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Pippen right side. Pass to Moncrief. Now here's Whiteside. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, so physical and quick in transition. I mean, who would you rather have in the open court?
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Top scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. The 4th spot held by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Arenas. Let's go with a 3. Here's Whiteside. Soft touch off the glass.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
It's good. Karolinko's got 5.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Here's Moncrief. No made baskets yet. Now here's Whiteside. 5 on the clock. Arenas' shot is off. Down low. Here's D'Alembert. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Arenas. Yep, count it. Whiteside's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
And here's Davis. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Impressive how in sync Giannis is with his squad, enabling them to set up a flashy alley-oop.
There's a screen by Whiteside. Here's Arenas. 2nd shot opportunity. And the finish inside by Whiteside. 6 points for him.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, we know how hard this guy works and how skilled he is at it.
To the middle. Here's D'Alembert. And he dunks it down.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Now here's Pippen. Whiteside with a screen on Davis. Pippen, no good. Pass to Davis. Launches it. Great D that time from Pippen. Mavericks trail by 8. Moncrief, the pass to Arenas. They set the screen. For 3. Fires in the triple.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Here's Smith.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Yao. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Chandler, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Now here's DiVincenzo. Martin with a screen on Smith. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Dallas shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. That free throw no good from DiVincenzo.
DiVincenzo has proven to be a guy, off the bench or as a starter, he will make an impact.
Smith with it. Here's Caldwell. Buries it from 3. And the Thunder lead by 7.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Pass to Arenas. Inside. Up and in on the layup.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Thunder leading by 5. Here's Yao. Edey defends. And it's blocked by Edey. Outside, DiVincenzo. And the dunk by Edey.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
The 3, Smith. And it's Martin with the rebound. The Mavericks shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip. And he's going for the oop here. Down low. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Arenas. Outside Johnson. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 from deep. And here's Smith. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. And it's Chandler missing.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Arenas. Here's Caldwell. Smith outside. And that one drops. And the Thunder lead by 5.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Arenas. Martin up top. Outside Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now with a rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 5. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Caldwell passes to Smith. Here's Caldwell. To the paint. Down. Good.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
15 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Arenas. There's the 3. No luck on that one. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. It's the Thunder up by 7. And the... And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Kirilenko in at the 3. On the wing, Davis. Launches a 3. He buries it from 3. Davis has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to King. To the inside. Here's Embry. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Here's Barrett. Inside. It's stolen. Pass to King. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. King's got his first points in this one.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
To the paint. Deflects the pass. Marin. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Whiteside, he's checked in for Martin. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And that one misses. Mavericks trail by 8. Pass to Moncrief. Here's Embry. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Embry's got 6.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good wrestle.
Knocked away. Oh, and a for Dallas. Oh! And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Back to Davis. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. He's got 5.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's King. Pass to Pippen. Fires from deep. And he can't get that one. Thunder leading by 6. Here's Barron. Davis probing. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Davis has got 8 here in this quarter.
Boy, slow start for him out of the gates, but you can feel that rhythm building.
During the playoffs, the NBA leaders in shooting from the floor. Number 1, Hassan Whiteside. In the 3rd spot, Zach Edey.
They've been both taking great shots. That's the efficiency you want in the postseason.
It's both from the stripe. The Thunder have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Davis. Misses off the left iron. Mavericks trail by 7. Here's Embry. He has 6. Pass to Pippen. Here's King. Shot clock at 5. Back to Pippen. From behind the arc. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Here's Kirilenko. 5 points in the game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And there's a pick. 4 on the clock. Oh, strong move from Giannis inside.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
Pippen, pass to Moncrief. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. They've led by as much as 10. Davis, pass to Barron. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Up top, Pippen. Give him 8. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Moncrief. Hasn't got one to fall yet. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Up top, Smith. And there's another one for the Thunder. Mavericks trail by 7. Here's Moncrief. Pass to Edey. To the middle. Picked it out of midair. Here's Kirilenko. And almost gets it to go. So he'll shoot 2 here.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Arenas passes to Embry. Here's Arenas. He's got 6. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Thunder leading by 6. Smith passes to Chandler. Edey with a steal. Driving inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he drops it first.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter. And it's getting them to the free throw line.
And Dallas making a change here.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion. And that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Pass to Kirilenko. Smith outside. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Yao. The rebound by Edey.
Just tremendous defensive determination right there. Refuses to allow the easy 2.
Down low. And the dunk by Edey.
A great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. Oklahoma City has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Smith left side. Pass to Yao. Nice move. And he takes it up and lays it in. Yao's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Pippen, pass to Moncrief. Back to Pippen. To the wing on the left. Just 5 to shoot. Edey finds Martin. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Pippen. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. They've led by as much as 10.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Smith outside. Here's Yao. And it's Martin with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 4. Chandler the pass to Yao. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
14 foul.
We've got 1:23 left in the first half. Martin a screen. Here's Pippen. No good on the triple.
If you're a defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
Now Smith. To the inside. Edey with a steal. Here's Moncrief. Pass to Martin. Pippen outside. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of this one. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Moncrief, the pass to Pippen. Jacks up a 3. Can't get that one to go. And now just 3 of 10 shooting. Here's Chandler. No points so far. Smith passes to Yao. Yao. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Oklahoma City ahead. Up 4. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaFleur. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
So we often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were. Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. Thanks for tuning in. Now we...
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And if he felt any pressure coming into this game, he sure hasn't shown it. What a sensational start.
Boy, he has been locked in, all about business, just going out there and doing what he does best.
They've got Hassan Whiteside, and it's Embry in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the rebound goes to Dallas. Whiteside's got 5 rebounds in the game. And down it goes, 2 points. Whiteside's got 8.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. Boy, that's a terrific start right there.
There's a screen. Inside. Stripped it away. Pippen outside. Pass to Moncrief. Back to Pippen. Here's Moncrief. Checked by Davis. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment in this game. You have to be on the same page.
Thunder with a lead. Here's Marin. Pass to Davis. And here is Antetokounmpo, defended by Pippen. Here's Arenas. And that misses. That would have put him up. Oklahoma City's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Kirilenko passes to Davis. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. He's got 10.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And so Davis will bring it up for the Thunder. They've led by as much as 10. Antetokounmpo outside. Outside Davis. That three's off the mark. The Mavericks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And it's going to be a 3-second call. For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. To the paint. Another steal! And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And the basket by Pippen.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
Outside Davis. Pass to D'Alembert. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Clock at 6. From 18 feet away. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
This guy's such a strong mid-range shooter.
Pippen, pass to Whiteside. Here's Moncrief. Back to Pippen. And there's the lob. Ooh, it's stolen away. Whiteside can't get it to go.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Pass to Marin. To shoot. Down low. Another steal. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Count the basket. Embry's got 10 points in the game.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Here's Kirilenko. He's got 6. Pass to Davis. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from 12. And another miss by Oklahoma City. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Arenas. There's the screen for the lead. Sends it home from three-point land. And now a three-point Dallas lead.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Antetokounmpo, left side. Pass to D'Alembert. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And showing the point guard instincts there. Boy, Giannis can make it look easy.
Here's Embry. Now here's Pippen to the left side wing. Here's Moncrief. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. D'Alembert's got 4 rebounds now. And he's going for the lob. And the basket by Barrett. Oh, wow, guys, this does not look good. We've got an injury here.
And I'll tell you, that's the very last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
Martin, he's checked in for Dallas. And Dallas with a change here, too. Edey's checked in. Smith, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. From downtown. Rebounded by Pippen. For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Pass to Edey. To the right side. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown. Arenas has got 6 in the quarter.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Here's Barrett. Back to Smith. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Defended by Pippen. Oh, too much Giannis down low.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Pippen. Here's Arenas. Checked by Davis. From deep. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. And here are the Thunder now. Here's Caldwell. Yao passes to Chandler. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Caldwell. Count it. Caldwell's got his 2nd basket of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Arenas. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Martin. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Yao. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Oklahoma City shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First free throw is good. So he gets them both.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Pass to Moncrief. Here's Arenas. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Here's Moncrief. From deep 3-point range. That shot missing. Smith outside. Here's Caldwell, defended by Pippen. Caldwell, good. Caldwell's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Pass to Edey. And here's Martin. There's a screen. Here's Arenas. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. Arenas has got 9 points here in the second half.
That's his 3rd triple this half, and that's after hitting only 1 before that.
the middle. Here's Yao. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Thunder lead by 3.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
41 seconds left in the third quarter. Drive by Pippen. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the free throw, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. To the wing, right side. There's Yao. Edey defends. Yao, good. Yao's got 14 points for the game.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Here's Caldwell. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. We've got Smith, and it's D'Alembert in at the center, filling out the middle. Pass to Kirilenko. And here is Antetokounmpo to the inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
And they've also been successful running their offense through the post. They're making the defense respect that interior threat.
Edey with a screen on Smith. Edey, that's good.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we've talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, look out! Giannis, unbelievable!
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Pippen outside to tie it up. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. D'Alembert's got 5 rebounds in the game. The 3, Smith. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Pass to Embry. To the paint. Here's Moncrief. And he banks in the layup.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Thunder with a lead. Smith outside. And there's the screen. Down low. Edey with a steal. Pippen outside. Pass to Embry. Here's Arenas. To take the lead. Pippen right side. Second chance effort. And he lays it in. Arenas has got 11 points here in the second half.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, his turnovers certainly aren't making it any easier for them. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Davis, he's checked in for Smith. Pass to Embry. 6 to shoot. Now Pippen. Goes up on the wing. Can't get it to drop.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Aaron passes to Kirilenko. Here's D'Alembert. They set a pick. And it's Davis penetrating. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Thunder lead by 1. Pass to Embry. Here's Arenas. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play it.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And I mean, how do you guard Giannis? When he's looking to score, sometimes you just have to foul him.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
No good on the second free throw.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Marin passes to Antetokounmpo. Screen by Antetokounmpo. There's Davis with the 3. Pure from 3-point range.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
Here's Embry. Antetokounmpo covering. Here's Moncrief. Giannis with the rebound.
Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
And they're pushing it up. Pass to Davis. To the middle. Here's D'Alembert. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 6th assist of the night. Here's Arenas. They need this. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And that one misses. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Here's Marin. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And you can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
Pippen, no good.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Pass to Arenas. Screen by Edey. Inside. And the dunk by Edey.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Yao. Here's Marin. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and the jam by Giannis.
And you could see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Pippen outside. Here's Arenas. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Arenas has got 6 points in the quarter.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Marin. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. Mavericks trail by 5. Here's Arenas. Pippen outside. Here's Arenas. Oh, touches it off the glass.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot. And most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Screen by Edey. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
If a teammate's open in the painted area, you give him the basketball. Those are high-quality shots.
And now Allie LaForce has an update for us on Hassan Whiteside.
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Mavericks. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. And to come down with an injury at this point is a huge blow. The last thing he wants is to bow out in the midst of the playoffs. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks.
What's remarkable to me, though, is how resilient players in the NBA are and the quality of the training staff and the approach they take in the rehab process. And that really helps accelerate the return to play, which is what every organization is trying to do.
You expect this from an MVP like Giannis. He never gives up on the game. Woo! Gotta love it.
It's good.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And Dallas with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. 44 seconds left in the game. Fires the three. Here's Arenas. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
You talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Smith, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. "17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shoots a three. Can't get it to go. And an intentional foul right there.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he's able to hit the second one, and that puts him up 5. From downtown. Oh, it's off. And so it's Dallas winning this one. And really, any win is a big win here in the postseason.
Yeah, every game counts now, and there's no second chances. So they must be pleased with the results.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And now our player of the game.
The Bulls start out with the ball. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Bellamy. Dumas is out there with Towns. And there's Carter. Bellamy against Ewing. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. The shot by Bellamy, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Hands it from downtown.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Here is Dumas. Carter with the screen. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And Lucas slams it in.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Pass to Dumas. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And here's Carter from the arc. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Kuzi. The screen from Ewing. And the rejection by Bellamy. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 5 points in the game.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And stolen by Bellamy. Here's Carter. Great D that time from Edwards.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Oh, here's Edwards. Pass to Lucas. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kuzi. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I caught up with the head coach for Phoenix. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Guys, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. And he sinks the second. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Ewing, a screen on Dumas. And here's Edwards from the arc. Phoenix, no good that time either. Bulls leading by 4. Carter outside. The kick out to Towns. Fades. Bellamy controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Pass to Lucas. It's Ewing high post. Working on Bellamy.
First taking a foul. 15 foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. 6 to shoot. With the drive, the Suns need to get a shot off.
Well, that's just a great feel for where the ball was going. He got himself in the right place and made the steal.
Here's Towns, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, when you're big to contribute from the line like Towns, you gotta like your chances.
And so he makes both from the line.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Suns trail by 8. Cousy passes to Edwards. Shot to stop the run, and Edwards with the stop.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant Handles did.
Chicago's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. There's the pick. Shoots from the high post. And it's Carter missing.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Cousy can't hit.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow.
And then Carter with the jam.
And that's what Carter does best, knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
Here's Cousy. He has yet to score. And they call an illegal screen here.
Wow, that's a tough foul to take there. That gives him 2 early on, and the coach might have to cut his minutes a bit.
And he's checked in for Lucas. Over to the wing. Dumas the pass to Towns. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Suns trail by 8. Pass to Barry. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
Here's Cousy. Barry the pass to Brand. Here's Cousy. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Carter outside. Outside. Towns. Good on the three-point shot. Towns has got 5 now.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Pass to Cousy. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Edwards, no good. The Bulls leading by 7. Here's Dumas, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. On defense, Chicago. Here's Van Arsdale. Up and in on the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. They lead by 7. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Cunningham. No good from outside.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Back to Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
Oh! Is Beckham trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. So he gets them both.
And they've been the more physical team offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
Middleton against Davis. Here's Van Arsdale. The shot, no good. Cunningham with some nice D. Middleton outside. Now here's Cunningham. Guarded closely. Here's Ware. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Pass to Davis, to the paint. Kaman, and finished off by Kaman.
Good to see Kaman throw it down, really showing no mercy inside.
And Kid Gilchrist throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Davis. Still scoreless. Kaman sets a screen for Davis. Pocket 6. Over Middleton. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Now here's Kid Gilchrist. 46 seconds left to play in the first. They get it.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Now here's Lillard. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, look, Lillard is that guy who brings a spark when he's on the floor. Ask any of these players. They want him out there with them.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Pass to Van Arsdale. Kid Gilchrist with the steal. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've set the tone. They love their tone. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Bulls.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
They've got Edwards. Lucas is out there with Barry. Then there's Ewing. And it's Kuzi in at the point. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And Dumas drops them both. Suns trail by 10. Pass to Lucas. Edwards looking it over. To the wing right side. Lucas is screen on Cunningham. Kuzi can't hit. Chicago has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Cunningham passes to Bellamy. Great defense that time from Ewing. Sun shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Here's Barry. Carter pulls it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Suns foul. Kuzi, first personal foul. Second team foul.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Towns at the elbow. The 8-footer. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists in the game. Edwards against Dumas. Pass to Lucas. Ewing dishes to Lucas. Good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Chicago leading by 10. Cunningham gets the Carter. Here is Dumas. Carter looking around. Shot clock at 6. Over Edwards. And a great move by Carter. Carter's got the lead up to 12 now for Chicago.
Oh, I like that. Good read by BC. An elite, big-time scorer with versatility.
Back to Edwards. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Dumas against Edwards. Cunningham outside. There's the three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Their offense came out big in Saturday's game.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
Outside, Towns. To Cunningham. Pass to Dumas. Cunningham gets to Carter. The screen from Bellamy. That drive by Carter. That one good for 2. Carter's got 4 this quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Edwards passes to Ewing. Over Bellamy. Ewing misses. The Bulls leading by 11. Cunningham left side. Pass to Dumas. And the shot goes down. Dumas has got 6.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Lucas a screen on Dumas. It's stolen. And here's the fast break. There's the lob to Carter. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, Towns able to work through the contact down low. He's gotten better at that over the years.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Dumas. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Edwards. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Cunningham finds Carter. Here's the floater. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls.
Suns trail by 17. Pass to Barry. Towns against Lucas. Towns with the steal. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 7.
I just love to watch Cunningham orchestrate. At his size, that passing is elite.
Pass to Barry. Edwards against Cunningham. Edwards drives in. And the shot goes in. Edwards got 7 points.
Great blend of speed and power on Edwards' drive. Very difficult to stop Ant.
Cunningham outside. Towns sets the pick for Carter. 5 to shoot. And it's Ware in the corner. The Bulls need to get a shot off. And it's Towns missing.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Here's Kuzi. Offline with his 3.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Now Lucas. Screened by Lucas. Near the 3-point line, it's Edwards. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Outside, Towns. Buries the long-range jumper. Towns has got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, when it comes to big men, you're not going to find a better catch-and-shoot option than Cat.
Pass to Ewing. Here's Kuzi. For 3, Edwards. And Ware pulls it down.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
To the inside, and stolen by Lucas. One-on-one here. Here's Edwards. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Kate Cunningham. Some changes for Chicago. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Towns. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Vince Carter. And Middleton subbed in for Cunningham. Middleton outside. Covered by Lillard. Inside. The shot's good from Gafford. And the Bulls lead by 19.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. No good on that one. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. The Bulls leading by 19. Down low. Kicks it down to Middleton. There's the screen. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Puts it up. And the Bulls taking on 2 more.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Middleton outside. Driving to the basket. Ware, good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Ware's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Came in a screen on Kid Gilchrist. Here's Van Arsdale. And again, it's the Suns missing. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And good that time.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
Kid Gilchrist against Lillard. Came in a screen on Kid Gilchrist. Lillard misses. And so it's the Chicago Bulls ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this.
Hey, everybody.
This is the worst kind of basketball. No flow to the offense, just jacking up shots. So what's with this game plan?
Taking a look at the situation for the Phoenix Suns. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get...
And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
Well, the lights are bright in this matchup, and he's had no problem playing up to the moment.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. They've got Towns. He's out there with Bellamy. Carter is out there with Dumas.
And for a scorer of Barry's talent, converting inside the paint can seem effortless.
Pass to Towns. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Bulls have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And he can't get the first one.
When you think Vince Carter, dunking is probably the first thing that comes up. But Vince is also someone who can be a first option. Tremendously talented.
Kuzi passes to Lucas. Dumas against Edwards. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Bellamy. Bellamy's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Patrick Ewing. For Chicago, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Cousy passes to Edwards. Sinks the three-pointer. Edwards got 13.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Lets it go from 14, and that one is good.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Boom, he jams it straight down.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Pass to Cousy. It's rebounded by Bellamy. Bellamy's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Stolen by Ewing. Edwards against Dumas. Ewing sets a screen for Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
A spectacular finish from Edwards. Once he started driving, he did not hold back.
Carter outside. They set the pick. And there's the foul. It'll go on Patrick Ewing. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Kay Cunningham's checked in for the Bulls. Pass to Bellamy. Right wing. Cunningham outside. 4 on the clock. Over Barry. Cunningham's shot is off.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Here's Cousy. Lays it up off the glass. Cousy's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
I tell you, Cousy is pretty crafty down there on the block. Has that sense of how to score in traffic.
Third personal foul. 14th foul.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Cunningham looking it over. 5 on the clock.
Well, he's still looking for his first bucket. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Barry the pass to Cousy. Here's Ewing. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards.
Well, for someone who is mostly an off guard, Edwards puts up great assist numbers.
Back to Cunningham. Hits it from 3-point range. Cunningham's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Chris Kamen's checked in for the Suns. Bulls on D. Outside Edwards. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Carter outside. The kick out to Towns. Towns a screen on Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Carter, that's good.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Kuzi. Here's Barry. Now here's Lucas. Here's Kuzi. Covered by Cunningham. Here's Lucas. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Chicago's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Here's Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And there are subtleties the Big Cats approach. Nice pump fake that time.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, with the size that Cunningham has, he is a real handful inside.
To the middle. Will it go? And finished off by Kamen.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Middleton outside. Towns a screen on Davis. Middleton outside. Towns at the elbow. And he slams it down right on top of Elton.
What a powerful dunk by Towns. Showing the rim no mercy.
Lillard misses. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Teardrop shot. And Middleton with the nice bucket inside.
Love the recognition. Realizes that one is all him.
Yeah, beating everyone up the floor. And finishes off the break.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebounded by Gafford.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Gafford sets the pick for Cunningham. Another shot. Gafford misses. Suns have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Down low. And finished off by Kamen.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Towns a screen on Lillard. Here's Cunningham. Rebounded by Brand. Brand's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And Kid Gilchrist gets it to go in.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Davis, the pass to Lillard. Inside, Kamen. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Kamen's got 6 here in this quarter.
And uses that size to just bully his way around. Kamen not scared.
And Middleton kicks to Gafford. Towns up top, covered by Brand. Towns, the pass to Kid Gilchrist. Knocks down the 10-footer. Kid Gilchrist has got 13 points. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Kamen a screen on Kid Gilchrist. There's Chris Kamen on the assist by Lillard.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Here's Kamen, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Pass to Kid Gilchrist. Cunningham against Davis, and stolen by Kamen. There's Van Arsdale. Kamen dishes to Lillard. From deep three-point land. That shot misses.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to...
And so it's the Chicago Bulls, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They have been excellent at both ends of the floor. The scoreboard showing what a complete performance this has been. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Damian Lillard out there with Davis. Then it's Elton Brand. Then there's Chris Kaman. And it's Van Arsdale in at the three, the small forward. Who's out there for Phoenix.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assist.
And Middleton kicks to Ware. For the three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And it's Lillard missing. Chicago's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. It's good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Pass to Kaman. And here is Davis. Knocks down the three ball.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
Here's Ware from deep. And it's Kaman with the rebound. Outside, Davis. Pass to Lillard. Now here's Kaman. Back to Lillard. Lillard against Middleton. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Kid Gilchrist looking around. Pass to Ware. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Just 2 to shoot. They get it back. Takes it off the glass.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Here's Barry. The screen from Ewing. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Bellamy's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. An easy 2 points on the layup.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Suns have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Ewing. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
How about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
Carter against Edwards. Carter right side to the inside. And then Bellamy with the dunk.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Lucas. Ewing a screen on Towns.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the team.
First team foul.
Bulls making a switch here. Gafford's checked in.
24, Daniel Gafford.
Ewing the pass to Lucas. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Dumas. Edwards, no good. Bulls have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Pass to Carter. To the paint, intercepted. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And finished off by Edwards.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
And here's Bellamy. Here is Dumas. Carter outside, tries the spin move. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots it up. The rebound by Ewing. Ewing's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the middle. They swipe it. Fast break, Chicago. Dumas, the pass to Bellamy. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Bellamy's got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, they have made the most of their transition chances.
Great open look there.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
Spins. Converts after the nice spin.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Edwards against Dumas. Edwards passes to Kuzi. Pass to Lucas, and he banks in the lane.
Well, that's the right play. Passing up his own shot for a better one.
To the inside. And it's Carter missing. The Suns have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Kuzi, just an all-around talent, superb passer who also rebounds well at his position. And guess what, folks? He can also score with the best of them.
Phoenix making some changes. Chris Kamen's checked in for Ewing. Davis comes in for Barry. And Lillard subbed in for Edwards. Chicago also making some changes. Khalil Ware's checked in for Bellamy. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Dumas. And Middleton subbed in for Vince Carter. Middleton for 3, sinks the triple.
This is part of Middleton's arsenal. He has range for days.
Pass to Lucas. Kid Gilchrist against Lillard. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Pass to Ware. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Bulls moving the ball around. Screen by Gafford. And it's Kaman with the rebound. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Here's Van Arsdale. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Pass to Middleton. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Davis against Middleton. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Suns trail by 21. Davis, the pass to Kaman, and finished off by Kaman.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Bellamy checked in for Khalil Ware. Towns comes in for Daniel Gafford. Dumas is checked in for Kid Gilchrist. And it's Carter in for Chris Middleton. Here's Towns. And that one drops. Now that's 17 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Bulls.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
Carter outside. Can't get it to fall. So it's Phoenix now. Here's Kuzi. Oh, softly lays it in.
Yeah, we all know Rick Barry can create for himself, but we get to see there what kind of passing skills he also possesses. What a sensational feed.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Lucas against Towns. Can't get it to go. And the Chicago Bulls will move on.
The end of the game.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
And we hope to see you again at the next
we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. And we did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
And we look in the locker room moments before this game. Typically a crucial one in almost any series. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder here at their home, Paycom Center. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. And now Dallas' starting group. They've got Hassan Whiteside, and it's Embry in at the 4 spot.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Now here's Davis. Brown. Here's Pippen. Knocks it down from 7 feet.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
Well, coaches love that hustle. Not only getting the extra possession, but then converting it.
Here's Davis. You take a look at the Mavericks. They don't want their season to end here tonight. It'll be a tough one.
Yeah, I mean, you got the feeling this game will be a fight to the finish. With how both teams have played, neither deserves to go home.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Kirilenko. 5 on the clock. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Good on the second one. And here's Dallas. Pass to Arenas. Now here's Whiteside. Here's Moncrief. Back to Whiteside. Here's Embry. Antetokounmpo covering. Embry passes to Whiteside. And it's Kirilenko with a rebound. The drive by Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, what a sweet move from Giannis. Just breaking down the defense there.
Pass to Arenas. Shoots over Davis. Arenas with the bucket.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
And here is Antetokounmpo. To the paint. D'Alembert. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
And that's the shot they were looking for right under the hoop.
Pass to Moncrief. Back to Pippen. Here's Arenas. Now here's Whiteside. Here's Pippen. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, it's forcing them to guard at all 3 levels.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Here's D'Alembert. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Now you see how comfortable Giannis is in the pick and rolls. Keeping things simple. Just a smart pass.
Here's Arenas. Pass to Moncrief. Down low. Tries a 10-footer. Another one falls for Dallas.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Now here's Davis. Still without a bucket.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Here's Embry. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Caldwell. Here's Kirilenko to the inside. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. Arenas with the bucket. Arenas has gotten his second bucket.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
And so Mark Degno will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And real quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. Number 1, Hassan Whiteside. In the third spot, Zach Edey.
They've been both taking great shots. That's the efficiency you want in the postseason.
Here's Davis. Pass to Caldwell. Davis a screen. And he lobs it up. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
The Mavericks lead by 7. And here's Whiteside. Pippen outside. 4-3. And D'Alembert pulls it down. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Inside. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. D'Alembert's got 6.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
Drive by Pippen. Pass to Embry. Lays it up and banks it in.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here's Caldwell. Antetokounmpo, left side. Caldwell, good. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 10 shooting. Pass to Moncrief. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Pippen. And D'Alembert pulls it down.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Down low. It's tipped. Kirilenko. Great D that time from Pippen.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Here's Moncrief. He's scoreless to the middle. And the basket by Embry.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
A line change here for Oklahoma City. And Dallas making a change here. Here's Smith. Pass to Yao. Here's Chandler. They set the pick. Here's Moncrief. Outside Johnson. Arenas passes to Moncrief. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Up and over Smith. And it's Dallas scoring again. Thunder trail by 9. Smith with it. Pass to Yao. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Now here's Johnson to the paint. Here's Marin. Still no points. And here's Smith. To the middle. Yao. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's now only a 5-point Maverick lead.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Out to the wing. Arenas passes to Martin.
First team foul. In for Dallas.
There's a minute 59 left in the first quarter here. Martin a screen. 6 on the shot clock. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Here's Yao. Can't cash it in from close range. Pass to Johnson. Back to DiVincenzo. And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Here's King. Fires for 3. Now with a rebound. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. The Mavericks lead by 7. 58 seconds left in the first quarter. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Smith outside. Down low. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Now here's Johnson. And he can't bank that one in. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For 3, Smith. Rebounded by Johnson. To the inside, Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Well, I appreciate the aggressiveness, but you've got to be smarter. That's a low percentage pass.
Here's Smith. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And that does it for the first quarter. Dallas on top, leading by 7. And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Mavericks.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Kirilenko in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Embry's got 8.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
They get it again.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Mavericks lead by 8. Here's Moncrief. And here's Pippen. Throws it up high. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Now here's Davis. No points yet. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Pass to Embry. Now here's Pippen. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid. And he definitely doesn't want to pick up his 3rd before the half.
Thunder trail by 8. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Outside Davis. There's a screen. This one for three. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Pippen. Give him 8 points now. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Oh, wow. Plenty of room for his trademark slam.
You can tell once he saw the crack in the D, you knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, that will get him going. He thrives on that type of play.
And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 7. Antetokounmpo outside. Bully ball in the paint from Giannis.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Pass to Whiteside. Now here's Pippen. Antetokounmpo covering. Pippen, no good. The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And the jam by Antetokounmpo. The Mavericks lead by 3. Here's Moncrief. Back to Pippen. Pass to Moncrief. Just 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off the shot. Arenas. And it's all from 3-point range.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's D'Alembert, defended by Whiteside. A nice shot by D'Alembert. Now just a 1-point Maverick lead.
The execution has been better lately. Do they have enough energy to pull it off?
In a tight game like this, you really have to take it one possession at a time. Focus on limiting mistakes. He powers through size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Antetokounmpo has got 8.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Pass to Arenas. Whiteside with a screen on Davis. Here he goes. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Here's D'Alembert. He's got 9. And here's Davis. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
You know, all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without foul.
Pass to Embry. Here's Arenas. Fires the 3. Drops in the 3. He has 7.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Davis probing. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Inside. A nice shot by D'Alembert.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Pass to Moncrief. Here's Arenas. Embry passes to Moncrief. 3-pointer. Pippen outside from the arc. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Embry can't hit. Thunder trail by 4. Pass to Caldwell. Antetokounmpo outside. Down low, Kirilenko. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Here's Moncrief, covered by Smith. Here's Edey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Edey's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Great at jumping into action on these plays, saving that possession for his team.
Smith passes to Marin. Here's Yao. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Zach Edey. First trip to the line for him here. Both good from the line that time.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You love to see it.
Here's Arenas. He's got 7. Pass to Edey. Now with a rebound. They are so close to taking the lead.
This is one of those games where momentum is key.
And here's Smith. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Edey. Dallas has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. To the inside. Here's Martin. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Yet to see a basket. Up again.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Now Smith. Pass to Marin. Picked by Smith. To the paint. Some solid defense from Martin. Dallas leading by 6. Outside, DiVincenzo. Here's Arenas. Martin a screen. Clock at 4. Here's the floater. Got a piece of it. And they get it back.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Here's Smith. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get them. High percentage at the rim.
DiVincenzo, pass to King. To the middle. Here's Martin. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Martin's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
To the inside. Edey with a steal. Here we go, 1-on-1. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Way to capitalize on the mistake that leads to the bucket. Gotta love it.
It's so important in this league, quickly turning defense into offense.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Dallas shooting their first foul shots of the night. The first free throw is good. He's off on the second. Under trail by 9. Down low. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Nice ball movement by Dallas. And it's Edey missing. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Marin passes to Chandler. Smith outside. Pass to Yao. Over Edey. Edey with a defensive effort. And so it's Dallas closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Whoa, I love seeing a team spread the ball around like this. The difference in assists is the difference in this game right now, Ernie.
And looking at where the Thunder stand. Glad you could join us.
And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. Here's Davis. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. They've got Hassan Whiteside. And it's Pippen in at the 3. Whiteside Davis. And the 18-footer right on the mark. Davis has got 7 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Arenas passes to Embry. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Here's D'Alembert, and that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his 3rd foul so far. Here's Kirilenko. Antetokounmpo outside. 6 to shoot. The 3 is up. Embry grabs a miss. Embry's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Arenas. He has 7. Inside. To the paint. Here's D'Alembert. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Give him 8. Pass to D'Alembert. Now Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Tipped. Stolen by Whiteside. Now here's Pippen. Down low. Here's Moncrief. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Antetokounmpo outside. That's tipped. Pippen with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. The drive by Pippen. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
And here now a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. The 4th spot held by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Kirilenko. And here is Antetokounmpo. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
That make brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
Here's Embry. Antetokounmpo covering. There's a screen. Pippen. Pass to Moncrief. Got it. Moncrief's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
On the wing, Davis. He's got 7. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Caldwell. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Moncrief. He's got 6. There's the triple. Here's Whiteside. And rejected. Here's Caldwell. Right wing. Outside Davis. And Whiteside with a block. To the left wing. Pass to Moncrief. Tries the spin move. And he converts the layup. Moncrief's got 8.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Inside. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving. Good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And they've also done an outstanding job scoring in the paint, getting close looks and just pounding them inside.
And Dallas making a change here. Edie's checked in. Back to Pippen. Screen by Edie. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Davis. He has 7. Pass to Caldwell. And here is Antetokounmpo. Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Thunder trail by 9. Pass to Smith. To the inside. Down. Good. Give him 8.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Here's Embry. Got a hand on it. Smith with it. Here's Caldwell. Back to Smith. Fires the 3. 6 on the shot clock. Yep, that one's good. And it's now only a 5-point Dallas lead.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Embry. Pippen outside. It's tipped. Here's Kirilenko, defended by Pippen. Here's Yao. Smith inside. Caldwell passes to Yao. Not going to go that time. Edie with a defensive effort. Out left to the wing. Here's Arenas. He has 7. Here's Embry. And it's Kirilenko with a rebound. Pass to Smith. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And Dallas making a change here. Martin's checked in. Pass to Arenas from outside the arc. Now with a rebound. Yao's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Chandler. Still no points. Barrett passes to Yao. 5 to shoot. Smith outside. Puts up a deep 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Martin. They still need this. On target from range. Martin's got 12 points in the game.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Smith passes to Yao. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block. A 3-point opportunity here. This is his second trip to the line in the game. The Mavericks lead by 5. Martin outside. And there's a minute 45 left in the third. Pass to Pippen. Martin outside. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Here's Smith. Drops in the layup for 2. Smith's got his second basket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Edie. Here's Moncrief. Pippen outside. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Chandler. No full points so far. Here's Yao. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
He's found his rhythm here in the second half. Let's see if they keep calling his number.
And the dunk by Edey.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Smith right side. Here's Yao. Edey defends. Barron. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Mavericks ahead. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
Oh, get you some! Nice. And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Back to Antetokounmpo. Look at Giannis go up and get it.
Impressive how in sync Giannis is with his squad, enabling them to set up a flashy alley-oop.
Pippen outside. Martin misses.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Pass to Caldwell. And here is Antetokounmpo, defended by Pippen. Antetokounmpo, bam!
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Martin with a screen on Davis. Arenas passes to Whiteside. Here's Moncrief. To the middle. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Caldwell passes to Chandler. Davis from long range. Counted from distance. And that makes it a tie ball game.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And now the big question, can they sustain the momentum?
Here's Antetokounmpo. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, you're just chucking up the first 3 you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Pass to Kirilenko. Back to Antetokounmpo. Strong move from Giannis inside.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Here's Arenas. There's a screen by Whiteside to stop the run. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
For Dallas, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Embry passes to Arenas. Whiteside with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Pass to Embry. Here's Arenas. Over Antetokounmpo. No good off the glass.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
And you could see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Pippen outside. Here's Embry. Antetokounmpo covering. Misses the three. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Pass to Caldwell. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Yeah, a gifted passer. Antetokounmpo has won multiple MVPs for his all-around game.
Now Pippen. To the paint. Lets it fly. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Thunder. Oh, Giannis, a rim rocker.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
And they've got a lot of momentum right now, trying to close this thing out.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps, getting the ball inside.
Well, how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness. Yeah, 3 triples already for him. That's his second of the quarter. This could be a huge night for him.
Here's Moncrief. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, get that weak stuff out of here. Giannis doing everything he can to protect the rim.
Misses off the right iron. Mavericks trail by 11. Pippen outside. Edie's checked in for Dallas.
Checking in for the Mavericks, number 14.
Here's Embry. Antetokounmpo covering. 3 on 3. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Embry. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And here's Davis. Oh, deflected. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. That one falls.
His first half performance, somewhat forgettable, but now he's pouring it on.
Now Davis. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis.
Those are the type of turnovers that kill you. Just an unforced error.
Mavericks trail by 9. Pippen, pass to Embry. Here's Arenas. Here's Embry. And there's the screen. Pass to Arenas. Beyond the arc. And he nails it.
That's great use of the bounce pass in that situation to make sure the ball got there.
Antetokounmpo outside. That's a man on a mission right there.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Now here's Edie. 11-footer is good. Davis with it. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustment.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. That was almost a one-possession game.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter here. Antetokounmpo against Edey. 6 to shoot. And it's blocked by Edey. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
Oh, he rips it down off the miss.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Hammers down the alley-oop.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Giannis to the cup. Outside Davis. Yes! Using that window.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
Buries it!
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
Now Antetokounmpo, and that's an intentional foul. Davis fires, and it's blocked by Edey, and they recover it. Now Antetokounmpo, and now they decide to foul intentionally. He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And adding these extra points is a huge difference this late in the game.
Here's Moncrief. Ooh, he leaves no question.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game. And Dallas calls time here. They're trailing by 6. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
And it has to be a quick hitter. There is no time to waste.
Oh, it's stolen. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And the Oklahoma City Thunder will move on. And they start out the postseason with a bang. A big-time victory.
The attitude.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Time for us to say...